Hey, good evening, everyone. Welcome back to the Raceway at Western Fair District, London, Ontario. It's half-mile harness racing action. Track announcer Shannon Doyle with you for the pregame. HBI, play of the day. Let's go up to race number 10. Let's put a circle around number 9, Devious Behavior. She just missed last time out at this level. She finished up with broken equipment as well. Staying in for the same price, and you're getting great value on the morning line. 5-1 for number 9, Devious Behavior. Travis Henry on for Keith Cullen in tonight's finale. The early pick 3 play starts in race number 1. I think it can go deep in race number 1 and try for a price. The 5, Promise Blue Chip, coming in for Anthony McDonald, Jason McGinnis, and the stable group. Has had some trips over Flamborough and Woodbine in recent starts. We'll try it here tonight in London. Should take lots of action, that 5, but if there is value to show up, I've gone 5 deep in that opening leg with a 1, 2, 5, 6, and 7. It gets a little easier for the second and third race. It's the 1 and 4 in the second, and in the third race, the trotters, number 2, Avuncular, or the 4, Bop to the Top. Scratch 3, Mandeville in race number 3. The early pick 4 starts in that third race, race number 3. All right, so I've gone deep in this opening leg. Notice I just went with a 2 and 4 to keep the price down on the pick 3, but in this pick 4, I've gone deep in a few legs because there is a key. I don't think they can beat the 5 in race 6, so I'm 5 deep in the opening leg, the third race. Fourth race, 1, Forest Aspen, or 5, Nuts and Bolts, a key scratch. Just been handed to me for race 4. Number 7, Secret Colors, has been scratched. Take out 7 in race 4. We're 4 deep in the fifth, and again in race number 6, nothing else jumping off the page in here except for the 5, I Love Pink. Louis Philippois stays on board. That mare has been red hot in the last couple of outings, and she will look to go all the way once again today for 3 in a row. Number 5, I Love Pink, the key to tonight's early pick 4. Late pick 4, starting in race 7, the Terra Hill Stud feature. We're 3 deep in the opening leg. 8th race, it's the 1, He's Gone Better, or 3, Title Town. Couple of scratches in the 9th race. Take out the 1 and 6. That leaves me with an all button. Hit the all button for the preferred 3 trotters in race number 9. 10th race, if we get there, we need 2, Thaleen, 3, Mighty Mouse, or the 9, Devious Behavior to cash in. All righty. Comments or suggestions, send them along to any one of us. Greg Blanchard, Greg Gangle, myself. We'd love to hear from you. Taking a short break right now. We'll come back with a whole lot more. We're going to be talking Wednesday Rewind, Team to the Moon, and the Drivers' Championship for Ontario coming up here in May.
HPIBet.com. Access, rewards, and more.
Hey, welcome back to the pregame show. Everyone, you're watching Race Day at the Raceway. I'm a track announcer, Shannon Doyle, with you. Wedgery menu for tonight, low 15% takes. Featured on pick 3, pick 4, and high 5 plays. The go-to wagers here in London. Pick 3 play, right up front, guaranteed pool. Again, the low 15% take. Definitely a go-to wager. I think you can go deep in that first race tonight. Try for a price. Pick 4s begin in races 3 and 7. The high 5s for the added distance, races 6 and 10. How about the added distance mile last night by Falcon Justice? Just 1/5 of a second off that track record by Beach Terror. 2:01 and 3 for Beach Terror. It was 2:01 and 4 last night for Falcon Justice in a $7,000 claiming event. It was Louis Philippois on for Alsteve's big trip for the added distance. Alrighty, Wednesday Rewind. I'm going to talk a bit about one last time for the Woodbine Harness Racing Salute. Standardbred Canada ran that top 10 races thing on their website over the last few weeks. Horseman Gord Brown with comments in the Yeah, on the website for Standard Canada, his comment for great selections and can't disagree on their top 10, but honestly thought Ball and Chains, 149 and 4 mile, first sub 50 mile on Canadian soil, might make the top 10. Here we go. We'll turn it up one more time. Woodbine, this is 23 years ago.
The fourth race, first elimination of the 53rd Canadian Pacing Derby, and here they come. They're off, and pacing Lusty Leader was tardy for the gate. There's Ball and Chain, Cam Terrific hooking up, and Pacific Rocket joins them. Ball and Chain, Pacific Rocket going on into the first turn. Cam Terrific at the inside is third. Alimony comes on to be in fourth. Then it's back to Bono's Jade and about 10 more lengths to Lusty Leader. Pacific Rocket sprinting out there, takes the lead by 2 into the first turn over Ball and Chain and Cam Terrific. 24 and 4, absolutely unheard of for Pacific Rocket to establish the lead, an unprecedented first quarter in Canadian harness racing history. Pacific Rocket by 2 into the backstretch. Ball and Chain is second. Cam Terrific third. Alimony back there in fourth. Tightening in a bit from fifth was Bono's Jate, then Lusty Leader. Here is the halftime for Pacific Rocket. On top by 2 on Ball and Chain, and Cam Terrific third. Alimony waits from fourth in 53 and 4. And they move into the last turn. Pacific Rocket looking strong and confident on the lead. Following up in second has been Ball and Chain after those fast moves away. Cam Terrific settled away in third. Alimony yet to be heard from fourth. And then it's back to Bono's Jade and Lusty Leader. On down to three quarters. Pacific Rocket has not allowed any of his 5 rivals to get close to him. The three-quarter time is 1:22 and 1, and they come to the top of the stretch in the first elimination of the 53rd Canadian Pacing Derby. Pacific Rocket, Ball and Chain is going to come up alongside him now. Ball and Chain is coming by, and Alimony is under a long drive out in the middle. Ball and Chain drawing clear. Here comes Alimony closing on the outside. She's not going to make it. She will be second. Ball and Chain has won it over Alimony. Pacific Rocket hung on for third. You've just been a part of Canadian harness racing history. Canada's first sub 150 race mile in 1:49 and 4 to Ball and Chain.
So there was Canada's first ever sub 150 mile Ball and Chain. Doug Brown back in 1995. And again, kudos to Gore Brown. He gave me the idea for today's Wednesday Rewind. And again, I agree with Gord. Some of those selections for the top 10 featured on Standard Canada Woodbine Racing Moments. I honestly thought the Grey Gladiator would have been in there somewhere. But yeah, Ball and Chain, definitely a very, very memorable mile back in 1995. Doug Brown on board, the great mare Alimony, Mike Saftik finishing second. That incredible first quarter, 24 and 4. Just unheard of back then. Pacific Rocket, Tony Kerwood. That was something, again, to 23 years ago, 1995. Ball and Chain. And yeah, Woodbine Harness Racing, salute. They're going to try it at the Woodbine Mohawk Park tomorrow night, opening up standardbred action. Team to the Moon. Right on. Let's go to Team to the Moon now. You still have time to join up with the team supporting Breast Cancer Awareness 2018. Wherever you race, you're more than welcome to join up. Contact Louis Sorella via Twitter or Facebook. He'd love to hear from you. Again, that's Team to the Moon, supporting breast cancer awareness through harness racing. Nat Day in action tonight at the Raceway. Races 6 and 9. She is a team member, the team's newest member, Art Mondia. Indigo tomorrow night at Woodbine Mohawk Park. That is in race number 9. We wish all the best to the connections of Lou, Maria, Kyle, Katie, Bob McClure on board. Art Mondia for the team tomorrow night at Woodbine Mohawk Park. Race number 9. May is going to be a crazy busy month here at the Raceway in London. The road to the 2018 National Driving Championship scheduled for Grand River Raceway Wednesday, September 26th. It's going to kick off right here, the Ontario Regional Driving Championship, the first of 4 regional events. Standard Canada pleased to confirm the field of 9 drivers for the Ontario Regional Driving Championship. Check them out. We've got Alfie Carroll, Jay Harris, Bob McClure, Louis Philippois, Rob Shepard, all regulars here in London, combining with Trevor Henry, Jody Jameson, Jonathan Drury, and Doug McNair. It's a fine field of 9 for the Regional Drivers Championship. And again, the National Driving Championship scheduled for Grand River Raceway Wednesday, September 26th. We're very happy to host the Ontario Regional Final here mid-May. Got a star right here next to Mother's Day. Mother's Day, Sunday, May 13th. Put it on your calendar. We are racing. It's a special Mother's Day matinee, Sunday, May 13th. We're racing. And, of course, Camelot Classic night to finish up the month of May on a Saturday night to finish up our race meet. Setting up for a crazy busy month here in May coming up. Let's go back and do some recapping now. Some pick 3 and pick 4 playing. We'll go back to race number 1. I'm going to open it up deep. 5 deep, in fact. That 5, Promise Blue Chip, expected to take lots of action if there's value to show up. 1, 2, 6, and 7 to go along with. Race number 2. 1, Winsong Noble, a little bit better there in recent starts, finishing 3rd in each of his last 3. The 4, Rockin' Herald, coming in from Woodbine. Louis Philippois on for trainer Ron Adams. 3rd race, if we get there, we're going to need 2 Avuncular or the 4 Bop to the top to show up to cash in on an early pick 3. The early pick 4 starts in that 3rd race. Was able to go a little bit deeper in that opening leg because there is a key in the final leg. So it's 5 deep on the trot for race number 3. To start it, it's the 1, Forest Aspen, or the 5, Nuts and Bolts in tonight's 4th race. There is a key scratch. Take out 7, Secret Colors in race number 4. 4 deep in the 5th. And again, this early pick 4, it's all going to hinge on 5. I Love Pink, Louis Philippois stays on. That combo is 2 for 2, and they could go all the way once again tonight. 7th race, starting a late pick 4. Number 2, Ardeen, the 5, Barely a Secret. Number 7, St. Lad Sailor. St. Lad Sailor could be the value player indeed from an outside post. Do not ignore that one. Young on for McIntosh. It's the 1 and 3 in race 8. A reduced field of 6 in the 9. Take out the 1 and 6. So we're going to go to the all button. 10th race, if we get there, 2, 3, and 9 will complete that late pick 4. All right, cameraman Trev standing by. We got nothing yesterday. We're going to try and rebound today. What do you got for us, Trev? Race 4, number 5. All right, you were originally on the 7, Secret Colors. That late scratch came in race number 4. The 7 came out. So the cameraman, the whole production room, they're screaming 5, Nuts and Bolts. Bob Knowledge Young training, Scott the Answer Young driving. They team up with Nuts and Bolts for the cameraman and the rest of the production room there. Their play of the day in tonight's 4th race. Closing bars, let's do it. Always free program selections, video replays, and more. You can find it on our website, westernfairdistrict.com. 10 races underway, 6:15 Eastern. Good luck.